Hi guys, we're live. It's Arsenal versus Rapid Vienna at the Emirates Stadium. The fans are back and join us for our watch along tonight. Yes, like I said, we're back and already we got on Connor, Marley, Prime. How are we all doing?
Good.
Good,
Very
good,
good.
good. I did say also as well because of my infusion earlier today, I'm a little tired, so we'll take it. I'll see how I am at the second half.
Okay, Steven, decent way to open the show. LASK just scored against Tottenham, 2-2 now.
Have they? Oh, what? I'm not gonna start bantering, right?
Oh no,
Not with Sunday's game
we're no
coming up.
position
No,
to do so.
no, I'm not. I'm not even gonna try. Right,
No.
right. Maybe after the game if we've got a result.
Not even then.
Then to be honest, right, I would say this: if we drew that game, right, I think that'd be
Yeah.
more disappointing for Tottenham rather than Arsenal, given the way they've been playing.
That's fair.
But
Oh, by the
yeah,
way, Leicester just got scored at as well by Zoria. I don't know how you want to pronounce that, but yeah, they're losing 1-0.
We'll show you quickly the lineups. Here we go. So we have Runarsson in goal, then a back four of Suarez, Mustafi, Pablo Mari, and Sir Kolasinac, Ainsley Maitland-Niles, and Mohamed Al Nini. Then we've got Reece Nelson, Nketiah, and Pepe as a three, with Lacazette up front. Other channels are giving this in a slightly different formation. So, yeah, but what do you make of that?
I mean, it's not particularly the most exciting, but then it is a Europa League game against, was it Rapid Wien? It's not exciting, but it should do the job. There's enough quality in that team to get you over the line and finish in the top of the group. So yeah, it's and I think I'm a bit unsure because it says it's a 4-2-3, but I read it could be a 5-3-2 with Maitland-Niles and
Sky reporting it as well.
Yeah, so it's confusing. I mean, you just have to see what's in game. I mean, I don't know a lot about Rapid Wien. I don't know any of their players to comment on them, but yeah, it should be a comfortable win. But I don't think it'd be a high scoring game. Arsenal they don't like scoring goals. Although in this competition they have scored quite a few, so I don't know. But yeah, no, it should be a good 2-0 victory, I reckon.
Just looking at that, Tottenham have scored 2 penalties here. Their first goal was a penalty by Bale, and then Dele Alli on the pitch to get the second. Prime, how are you?
I'm good.
Yeah. What did you think of the Chelsea game? Was it last night? Was it?
4-0 standard. Olivier Giroud, the best French striker in the Premier League.
Had to get that one in there.
It's funny that you sold.
I know we're trying them well for you. We're training well for you, Prime.
You sold Giroud just to sign Aubameyang, and both Aubameyang and Lacazette aren't doing well this season. It's funny.
you know me. I can't really. You can't really like come back with that. To be honest, like
Stephen's saving all his replies for if Arsenal beat Chelsea.
oh, if he doesn't score and yet Aubameyang scores a win against Chelsea, then I might say something. But like,
But you won't start though against Arsenal probably.
hey, I don't know. But there you go. Anthony's already in the chat. How are you? Right, let's see how Pablo Mari gets on. Laka scores, but Oba could be done with a game and a goal tonight.
Yeah, I mean,
you mentioned that, Connor, just before we came on air.
yeah, no, I said that yesterday as well. I think it's a perfect opportunity. I mean, I know it's the Europa League game, and he does want to rest him for Sunday. But even if he was just to play one half tonight, get a goal, get a bit of confidence going, I think that's what you need. I mean, once the striker normally starts scoring, he tends to continue that on, and I think it would have been a perfect opportunity for him to come into the team and get a goal for him.
I think the surprising thing as well is that there's a lot of substitutions that in Europa League, but he's not even on the bench. So, but yeah, Prime, you mentioned something there.
This team shows me that he's scared.
Yeah,
he's scared for the North and London derby. He knows how important it is.
I think it is.
No, not just for the rivalry. He knows that if he loses that game, his job is seriously under threat. So.
Depending on the way he loses it, yeah.
Funny enough, I actually think you'll beat Spurs.
Wow.
No, honestly, you'll beat Spurs, but you'll lose your next game.
Yo, go ahead and bet some money because you're gonna get rich.
Well, you know what they say.
But to be honest, though, is that I was speaking to a few messaging some Arsenal fans before, and he is right that it's more than just the North London derby, and if he loses that game because it's right and loses to Spurs, then a lot of fans are going to start turning.
Yeah.
Oh God, not cheese strings again.
He keeps getting it right. He said cheese sticks.
Oh, yes, it was cheese sticks. Either way, it was torturing last night.
But yeah, I think the main thing is that we get to see fans back at the stadium.
Yeah.
And you can tell how desperate they are. They all apparently sold out in 18 minutes. So, and I think that's quite important to see how things go. Me, I'm always going to be a bit skeptical. But if it's well policed and well managed, then
it's 2,000 in a 58,000 stadium. You should easily be able to socially distance, get in there without trouble. If it's a smaller stadium, we're talking, let's say Bournemouth Vitality, that's only 12,000. It might be a bit more, but even then, there should be enough room for people to get in. So I think in teams like Man U and also, I know Man U, they're not allowing fans in.
Cottage as well, because one of their stands is not down.
Yeah, but they're only going in one stand as well. It's not like they're being separated around the whole stadium. It's only in one stand. So yeah, I mean, and I think they all wear face masks? I think they wear face masks as well. I'm not sure.
Didn't they mention though is that Tottenham last minute had just conceded to LASK. Right at the 93rd minute.
They conceded to Lask.
That was a nice goal as well.
Either way, they're still getting through because they're 6 points ahead of the team below them. So
it's not with Arsenal anyway. So
yeah, they'll be through.
I think all we have to do is avoid defeat to top the group. So yeah, it's that's the thing with the Europa League is you pretty much you shouldn't really even finish second.
Yeah.
In unless you get a sort of, I mean, there are a couple of decent groups in there that you could say that are debatable.
Oh yeah,
But I
definitely.
think if you're wanting to be winning Europa League to get into the Champions League, then you should be easily topping your group. Easy.
Yeah. Yo, Steven, can you put the squad back up?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm
Um,
thinking? Do you think like there's a slight chance that Arteta is just randomly trying people at number 10, but Lacazette has played as number 10 recently, so maybe that's what's happening. He's playing at 10, Nketiah is playing up top. That could also be a 4-4-2. But I don't know, man. I still like I don't get why Kolasinac still get minutes. Like he's out of here. We're trying to
Yeah,
get rid of
but
him.
it's Europa League. It's not like it's a really important Premier League game, and you're getting some use out of him. If it's not like he's sitting at home playing Fortnite like someone else, he is at
Yeah.
least he is getting game time, and it fills a space, doesn't it? You could have Tierney in there instead. And what about if he gets injured?
No. But I'm saying you can play Maitland-Niles. Like I'm saying, play kids. Like we don't need to play him because usually when you're trying to get rid of players, it
but
makes
then the
sense
thing
to
is,
play
why
them.
play Ainsley Maitland-Niles? I want Ainsley Maitland-Niles to get ahead of Bellerin.
What?
On Sunday, I want Ainsley Maitland-Niles ahead of Bellerin.
Well,
Yeah, but
that's
that's
the
not going to
thing.
happen. So you might
I
as
don't
well
want
play him
Bellerin
at left
anywhere
back.
near that side. I'd rather put Bellerin in this game.
Yeah,
I'm with
well,
you.
that's
I'm with you.
Arteta's decision, isn't it?
Right,
But
but then to be fair, Pepe as a number 10, that could work.
I don't know. But what I'm saying is, usually when you're trying to sell players, it makes sense to play them a little bit because you wanna show teams that they're useful. But Kolasinac has been so poor for so long that whenever you play him, his value drops like another million because he's just so freaking bad.
Marley, we know Kolasinac. The only thing he's good for is playing in the film The Bodyguard.
Exactly. So since I know Bellerin's not going to be playing right back, Maitland now is not going to be playing starting right back. Might as well play him left back and let Aziz play where he is right now. Fill in with another kid.
I mean, the thing is with Europa League as well, it's one of those, I think the standards got a lot better. I think teams are much more harder. So even though you see these teams like Dundalk, they are harder to play against. The standard has got better in the last couple of years. I mean, I look at Tottenham's team tonight. Their back four was Doherty, Sanchez, Tanganga, and Aurier. So it's a strong defence, that is. They still consider 3 goals.
But then to be fair as well, is that I'm looking at that, and if that's how he wants to play it, like why play Ainsley Maitland-Niles there when you know 9 times out of 10 you've got to be putting them as a right back?
Yeah.
Because Maitland-Niles says he always wants to play wing back, right? So this is a time to test him out.
Well, he always said he wanted to play in the centre midfield.
Yeah. Well, he could
Or the
be
right
he
winger.
can be playing on the left-hand side now. I mean, he can play there because Kolasinac he sometimes has played as a left-sided centre back.
Well,
So
that's
if
the
it's a
thing.
back five,
We beat Wolves at Molineux with him as a left back.
yeah. So it has worked. I mean, he prefers to be on the right, but it has worked on the left-hand side for him.
Yeah, but there aren't enough midfielders in this lineup for us to be playing a back five. It's only El Neni.
Yeah. Well, because apparently it could even be a 4-3-3. Nelson could be playing the midfield, from what I heard. I mean, you just have to see in game. I mean, Arsenal will be playing very expansive anyway, so they'll probably be a more attacking shape. Could easily play. I think they might be playing a 5 at the back because against these type of teams, I think there's no point playing 4 at the back. You might as well play 3 at the back. Get 2 wing backs forward. Try and stretch. It's going to be a solid back they're going to be coming up against. So, and also, I know they do play that 4-5-2, so it would make sense if they match that with if Arsenal do wing backs as well. So yeah, I mean, we just have to see in game. I mean, it kicks off in 10 minutes, so we'll see. what's going on. But I mean, I think Leicester are losing as well. I think Leicester lost actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I know they were
come
1-0
up,
down against Zorya.
they-
I mean, I've never heard of them.
Yeah, and then Celtic were turning up against AC Milan at the San Siro.
Lost 4-2.
And again, another two Scottish clubs have had their games forfeited because of COVID rules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so yeah, don't mind me. I'm literally wrapping myself up warm.
So just to let you know, Unai Emery's Villarreal top of their Europa League group. Just saying, and also remember they're doing very well in the Liga as well. So
Well, yeah,
that's that. I'm saying no more.
They
Yeah,
speak Spanish
Connor,
there.
we get it. Arsenal are an embarrassment. We get it.
Well, he deserved to be sacked at the end of the day.
No, he didn't.
Well, he did because he should have got sacked earlier. I think Arsenal let it go on for too long. They could have got a top appointment in. I mean, they got Arteta in the end. But the fact is, he did extremely. I think the reason why a lot of people are really, I think this is what I hate. They criticise Emery even though he played a better style of football than Arteta, got better results, did better with a worse team. But they won't talk about that. They're like, oh, but he left us in a mess. Yeah, he did leave you in a mess. But what about the stuff he did? This is the same with Mourinho. What about the stuff he did before he got sacked? What about the trophy one? What about the wins that he got? Not about the end. The last 3 months he was in charge. That of course it went downhill. That happens all the time for every manager. It always goes downhill at the end.
yeah. How do you think he gets rid? How do you think if it didn't go downhill, we wouldn't have got sacked, would he?
Exactly. Talk about the stuff he did before he got sacked, and even when he
plus
did get
also
sacked
as well, right?
Yeah.
You're moaning about the fact that he left us in a mess. I said, yeah, and who left us in a mess before that?
Wenger.
Don't want to mention that one, do they?
No,
Half of that squad in that side is still his. El Neni, Kolasinac, Mustafi. I mean, it's I mean, what more do you want me to say? Some of that team in that squad that we're not even using now, yet we're still paying them so much a week, over $100,000 a week. They're just sitting there in the background, not being played.
Yeah.
But we can't get rid of them because you put them on a stupid contract.
Yeah. I mean, I think did Anthony put a comment in a minute ago?
Yeah. What's your score for tonight's game? I think we said that last night, didn't we, Anthony? I said 2-1, the same as you. Any changes now looking at the lineup?
I think they definitely. I think Arsenal will concede, but I think they'll win 3-1. Actually, I think they've got enough talent to get them. And even then, I think Willian's on the bench as well. I think Ceballos is on the bench. I think they're the only first team players who are actually on the bench. 3-1.
Marley?
I'm going 2-1 as well.
Fine.
Oh, what? We're predicting the score.
Yeah.
Mm. 4-0.
What? Arsenal?
Yeah.
I'm glad you're confident.
Well, you should be beating these teams 4-0. So.
Well, yeah, I know, but this is Arsenal we're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
The thing is, as well, actually, there is a good point. Arsenal, they're qualified to the next round as well. They could have had the choice of bringing Aubameyang back in to try and get him scoring again. But this is Smith Rowe. What about him? Why don't he start a game?
Balogun, Aziz.
Balogun, exactly. This is actually a fantastic opportunity because you know what? Willock played really well in the Europa League. He got his chance in the Premier League against Leeds. Yeah, it didn't really work out, but he got his chance. This is a perfect opportunity to get Balogun, who's a striker, Arsenal not scoring a lot of goals, scoring goals. Bring him in. Okay, yeah, you are young, but you know what? If you're old enough, you're good enough. Doesn't matter. getting that.
He's not good enough.
But the thing is, I don't see a problem with playing Balogun even in a Premier League game, because it's not like Arsenal are going to be scoring plenty of goals with Aubameyang and Lacazette and Willian and whatever. Might as well give the youngster a chance.
Hey, look, we've got Kolasinac on the pitch, and if that's the case, we should take one of the fans from the stadium and put them in as a left back. Give them a shout.
Yeah, I think there'll be a few. There might be a few disgruntled people tonight. I think maybe.
I just want to show you this as well. Actually, look, right. You see this massive pole, right, with a hook on the end. Right, that's Mum's makeshift of a stand. Right, so I can then put the almond in. Right, it was a nightmare this morning. It took the first one took ages.
Sure, it did.
But no, because usually it's quiet. It usually gets done like about an hour and a half. But the first one took just an hour and a half to finish the first bottle. Right. Yeah. But hey, it's all sorted. I hope.
Arsenal playing in blue tonight.
Why's that?
No idea.
Because you're trying to be like the biggest club in London.
Shut up.
I mean, I'm not wrong.
Yeah, it's a different colour blue.
Yeah, they got the blue shorts on.
It's still blue.
Their goalkeeper looks like Czech. He's got the hat on.
Oh yeah, we're all screwed.
Don't disrespect Czech.
I to be honest, in his prime, he was a quality goalkeeper.
Oh, of course. I'm not doubting that. Really good goalkeeper.
Right. I think he
One
was
of the
just
best
like.
we've seen, guys. He was phenomenal.
Oh, he's up there with like the Schmeichel, Seaman.
He's better than Seaman.
Nah.
There's no nah about it. He's better than
Lacazette's
Seaman.
the captain tonight.
His record and stats show.
Oh, did Lacazette win the draw at the hat?
Must have.
It is. It does feel at times. It's like they put all their names.
Apparently it's a 5-3-2. Elneny, Pepe, and Nelson in the midfield.
It's a 5-3-2, is it?
Yeah. So and Pepe's playing in the middle. So Elneny must be sitting, and then Pepe and Nelson must be. I mean, we'll see in game.
Oh God!
What is this? No, we're not playing like that. We're not.
Well, I have seen it on an app on the app that I get all the teams up on, so might be some truth in it.
Wait, how are you playing?
5-3-2.
With Pepe and Nelson in the midfield.
Yeah.
It's definitely attacking, isn't it?
Well, that's how Sky reported it in the first place.
Pepe and Reece Nelson are playing in midfield.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna see how.
But that doesn't. But what about Elneny?
Yeah, he's playing in midfield as well, but he must be sitting.
Yeah.
So it's like a 5-3-2.
Yeah.
Why have we got two goalkeepers on the bench?
Well, apparently that Matt Macy can also play as a centre back. That's why he's on the bench.
God.
Yeah, he actually also plays as centre back. So yeah, but I bet everyone will be saying the Arteta fans will be going, "Oh, what a masterclass it is!" If Pepe and Nelson do well tonight, they'll be, "Oh, Arteta masterclass." He's playing two wingers in midfield and it's working out. It's superb. Pep would never do that, although he did because Bernardo Silva. So that's what I'm saying.
Actually, Bernardo Silva isn't even a winger.
Yeah, well, he used to be a winger, but he can play multiple positions.
Yeah,
it's good to see fans back in the stadium, though. At least.
I bet they're delighted to see Park the Bus football. I would be.
To be honest, though, I don't think it's that. It's just more the fact you just go into a game.
Yeah, because for some people it's that sense of community, seeing, it's they are spaced out. Yeah, it's spaced out, big distance. And that's only 2,000. That looks more than
Yeah.
2,000.
Oh, let's say. I don't know why we still sing that song. To be honest, I know I sing it right in the FA sort of the FA Cup final, right, or something when we won it. But I'm literally like, why are we singing this? Because we are shit.
Yeah.
Right, I think the only person to be singing that is Ty.
Oh God.
That or maybe a Gal.
Yeah.
But then to be fair, a Gal can be a bit realistic at times.
He can be a bit realistic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ty is just like
Oh,
on
God.
another. I literally do think he's on his own little planet
Yeah.
where no matter what the stats say, that Arsenal are better than everyone.
Lacazette seems to be the more deeper one out of him and Nketiah. Almost occupying all the good football there.
Yeah, Lacazette's playing more as a 10.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Oh, that was shit.
Do you know what I reckon? That being a number 10 kind of suits him, to be honest.
And Maitland Niles on the right. So yeah, he's playing midfield.
Yeah.
So it's a 4-2-3-1.
Do you think
Sloppy
it should go
there.
back to the way it was before, like the North London derby? Because part of me thinks he should go back to a 3-4-3.
It looks like Nelson's actually playing down the middle. I think they've switched again now. Yeah, so they're rotating. Nelson and Nketiah are switching. Well, they rotate. Oh, Arteta looking dapper tonight. As always. Love his hair.
Yeah, I do feel like it does look like he's put 10 ton of gel in it.
Yeah, I wonder how he gets it. Do you think when he sleeps at night it moves, or does it still stay as it is? Because
It's to distract you from the objective, horrific performances.
Oh, okay. Give me a sec. I'll put the link in the chat and you can use it there. If not, then I don't know why it's not working. But
I've just DM'd you, yeah.
yeah, well, I've just put it in the chat as well. So
Anthony, Steve Arteta. Oh yeah, there's a question for you, Arteta or Chiefs. Oh, God. Shit, if that word comes up as given up.
Look. If he wants to keep saying it, keep saying it. But say cheese sticks. That's what he said. Cheese sticks. Right? Get the difference, man. Cheese strings is actual cheese.
What was he singing last night? Come on, Cowboys. Let's something like that.
Oh, I don't know, but I'm like, I don't give a fuck about American football.
Oh, he was actually quite. I bet he was really upset when you kicked him out.
I know, but I'm like, we're trying to have a discussion about Arsenal here, right? And plus, you're interrupting all the time.
Yeah, started putting his
I
feet
did
out
mention
on
a couple
camera.
of times. Yeah, but I did mention a couple of times, like, can you let people finish?
Oh, bit of uncertainty there, and
ads.
Yes, bro.
How's yourself?
Not too bad. How we doing, lads? You alright?
Yeah, I'm taking it. Taking it to half time. Then I'm going to see how I feel.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why the lads. I don't know why the Arsenal lot are so excited with this game. It's embarrassing in my opinion because they
actually
came.
going to win a game.
I don't think it's more the game. It's more the fact they've just been back at the stadium.
Stop. Let's not bully them. They have nothing to be excited about.
No. It's
yeah,
not,
exactly.
It's not that. It's just the fact that a lot of the fans that they were interviewing on Sky, it's just the fact that they're not excited by the game. They're just more excited the fact that they're going back to a football match.
No, it's not them fans, Stephen. The ones who are setting up live streams right now, like a gal, is gas right now. I don't know why.
It was Arsenal actually going to win a game, so it's like yes, we're going to win.
The thing is,
I don't know why you like really take anything seriously about and the gal at times.
I don't know. The thing is, I'll tell you
There
this
is
right
some
now.
things he comes
No,
realistic, but
One second, Stephen. What I'm saying
Cool.
is, yeah, like Connor's just said, they know that they're going to win a game, but they claim that there's some big club. So why are they gassed to win a game against a dead club? In their opinion, they claim that all these clubs are rubbish. So realistically, they shouldn't be gassed. Like Connor's just said it, like
Yeah.
because they know that they're going to win. Just proves that the fan base don't have a clue what they're fucking doing. Stupid.
oh, it's like half his fan base compared. Like I was watching just before the games, before about 7 o'clock. The Premier League legends and Sol Campbell, right? And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, and like these fans that today compare our players of now to any of our players from the Invincibles. I'm like, it's a fucking insult to the Invincibles. None of them, not even a Aubameyang, gets anywhere near that side.
Of course he
End of.
doesn't. Of course he doesn't.
End of.
Are you
Of course
sure?
he doesn't.
Arsenal
Yeah.
fans are telling me Aubameyang's a legend.
Well, no, that's
compared
no.
to
Come
Some of
on.
them.
Not compared to Henry.
All right, okay, but people think that Aubameyang's on the same level as a prime Ian Wright as well. Disgrace.
Someone's holding up a sign saying bring back Ozil or bring out Mesut. Actually,
You know what,
online.
Connor? You know what, Connor? It's these. You know what? All the 12-year-olds are now. They're not going to refund their Ozil shirts, so they know all the hope is over for him to ever return to their formation. So they're just begging and begging and begging and begging. It's not like Arteta can see their messages. You know what I'm trying to say, bro?
Yeah, these are all the same. They're all the same fans that then compare Ozil to Bergkamp, for God's sake.
Yeah, and like,
Right? And I'm like, actually, right? You were probably watching, but you weren't watching Bergkamp because you were probably not even conceived back then, right? But I watched Bergkamp, and I'll tell you what, he did not ever be like frigging Ozil. He was 10 times better because that guy played for the bag.
I mean, the things with Ozil, he wants to play as well, doesn't
And he had offers. He had offers to go everywhere else, right? He had offers to go everywhere else, but he stayed to the end, right? Loyalty as well.
yeah, and you know what?
None of that.
I'm sick of fucking idiots as well. Like, how does Aubameyang even get near the level of Ian Wright? For fucking fuck's sake, man.
These people never watch. These are also people that never actually watched. Like you you get like Man United official history DVD,
Yeah.
or Arsenal official history DVD. They never actually got a DVD of their official history and actually watched the thing, right?
You know what's
Cliff Aston, right, is more of a legend than some of these players at Arsenal in a minute.
You know what, Stephen?
Probably more of a legend than Aubameyang.
Stephen, I'll say this to you right now, yeah. Realistically, the only people that can compare the two, even though they shouldn't even be compared, are the people that possibly weren't even born at those times, but have actually seen what they actually brought to the club before they start just gassing up these dead players you guys currently have. This is one of the worst Arsenal teams you've ever had. I'm sorry.
I watched that team. I watched that Invincible team. I watched the season after the Invincibles, right? It was a dead 1-1 draw, right? But even I could see what they're bringing to the Arsenal team.
98 season was brilliant as well, and people mock that season. I don't know why they mock it. It was a brilliant season.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this now. At a young age, right? Obviously, because my dad is an Arsenal fan, my mom's an Arsenal fan, and a few of my family members are also Arsenal fans. I vaguely remember my dad saying to me, "Yeah, you know what? Here's all these, clips and DVDs when we used to win things, right?" And this was a while ago. This is when I was really young, so realistically, I didn't really understand anything, but I remember it because I know we have them somewhere. It was with the Arsenal DVDs, and where they actually were possibly the best team. One of the most scariest teams as well, because as of now, are Arsenal really that threatening? I don't think they are. I think they're one of the worst teams in the Premier, if I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah. I don't even think we're a top 10 side.
It's very sad. It's very, very sad. And
honestly, I look at it realistically, we're not a top 10 side.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Oh, what a goal!
And yeah, that's what he does.
God, where's that come from?
Lacazette.
Holy hell!
Why can't he do that in a Premier League game?
Oh no, man! Just
Because
Connor.
no. Do you know what? Sometimes I get that. What I used to get frustrated with Arsenal,
Fucking
particularly
hell.
Wenger, is sometimes we never actually just had a crack from outside the box, right? You know, we tried to always play it the perfect goal, right?
Yeah.
Instead of just hitting it.
He did
Why
something like
can't-
that. Didn't he do? He did something like that. He did that against Tottenham last season when you lost 2-1 to them,
Yeah,
didn't he? What?
just
You know what? You know
take
what,
a
Connor?
chance.
You know what, Connor?
People
The
won't
thing
have a go
is,
at you for having a try and having a shot.
yeah,
you're a dickhead. How can you say when they lost 2-1 to them?
I'm not trying to. Oh, Steven knows this now. I'm not trying to troll. It's facts though. He
No.
did do that in that game.
He did. He was scored a screamer.
That was
He
a
didn't even
beautiful
look
goal.
up. He
That
just
was a
hit it.
beautiful. The bend on that ball. Jesus.
That's
Right,
what brought it away from the keeper.
I'll tell you this now. I'm not even gonna lie
I
to
don't know
you.
what the keeper's doing.
When
The keeper-
whenever
yeah.
the thing is, I'll tell you this now. Whenever the thing is, I like watching Europa League because the anthem just gets you in the mood to watch it. If I've got to be honest with you, I like the anthem, and you know, it's good to see the like. Obviously, Man United don't really play the youth in these
Oh, they just hit the. Oh, fucking hell.
competitions, but you know what?
I
Arsenal in
don't
the
know if
Europa
you're ahead,
League.
Connor, but because I'm behind. Sorry.
What
But
do you
no,
want?
you go on, Steve. What minute you on?
I am on. Oh, they're showing a replay of it now. I'm on 11:06.
Yeah, I'm 3 seconds ahead of you.
But
Yeah,
no,
so that's the
lads.
only way I can get it.
I'll say this now though. Yeah, the sorry, the manner in how in the games that you fuck off, man, Pierre Raymond. You haven't even come on the show once, and you're talking the most
What's
shit.
happened? What's happened? As
No,
cancer.
no.
Oh,
Do you know
God.
what's gonna happen? George Russell will win the Grand Prix, right? And then he'll go, "It's all about the car."
Yeah, of course he will. Yeah, and guess what? Fucking Lewis Hamilton has COVID-19, so I ain't hearing
Best
this
wishes to
excuse
him, and
about.
I hope he's fighting it like I'm fighting my condition.
Yeah, big up to you and Lewis Hamilton, man. Two fighters in the making.
Big up to
Hey, gals,
Lewis Hamilton. I hope
gas.
he gets
Hey, gals,
through it.
gas.
However,
He gives me so much
I hope
positivity to
Lewis
fight my
Hamilton gets
condition, man.
through it. However, he's still a cheat.
Lacazette is playing fantastically. That number 10 role is suiting him really well.
Connor,
Really well.
Connor.
Mm.
Can I tell you the sad thing, G? Can I tell you the sad thing? Yeah, all of the people are gonna be like, oh, this is the Lacazette where we bought in and all this crap, and then watch him play shit the next game. Watch him play
Oh,
shit.
what? Pepe gone. Oh, just past the post.
Such a shame.
Oh,
I'm gonna go in a
Mustafi.
girls' channel and wind him up at half time.
Do you have the link?
What, to a girls' stream?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna ask him now actually because I think he did leave it in chat because there's quite a few people in this stream right now.
That was an excellent header. Just,
But no,
couldn't.
the thing is, yeah, Lacazette
Ow,
back in a while back, he was actually pretty good. Now he's just dead, and he only comes out of his shell a few times in these dead tournaments as well.
ow.
It's a shame.
I was
It's a shame.
delighted last night to see Fred get sent off.
Ah, yeah. Oh
Delighted.
God. But no, I'll be honest right now that he should have been sent off for the first one. Yeah, he should have been sent off for the first one. The
But
second
this is the
one,
problem with
he won the
Solskjaer.
ball.
Why is he not taking him off?
Because he's you know what, Connor? You know what I was gonna say though. The facts are, he should have taken. The thing is, he keeps him on when he shouldn't be on, and he takes him off when he shouldn't be taken off. That's the problem with Solskjaer.
Who's that? Solskjaer or Arteta?
No, Solskjaer. He always keeps on. Like when Fred's performing, he takes
Arteta
him off.
seems to do that as
And
well.
when Fred's only having an average game, he keeps him on. And when he's on a
And-
yellow card.
I know, but at the minute, there's that Arteta's doing the same thing.
Yeah, but but the thing is, Ollie's been doing this since day one, since he's been at our club. He's always taken off Rashford when he's having a good game. He's always taken off fucking Martial when, like, he took Martial off when he was on his road to a hat trick as well. Like, come on, man.
Doesn't like taking Bruno off though, does he?
You know, what, Connor.
Whatsoever.
No, Connor. I'll tell you this now. Yeah, that's factual. He doesn't like to take Bruno off, and it's fucking ridiculous. At the time, he takes them off as well. 70th
this is a
minute,
good
80th
question.
minute, 90th minute. Stupid.
Yeah, this is a good question. Which season was better in your guys' opinion? 1998 Arsenal Premier League and FA Cup double, or Arsenal's Invincibles?
98 season, like I said before.
Yeah, I
So-
think 98 because I think the Invincibles, yes, it was great about the record and everything, but like
It's about trophies.
the
I'm sorry.
the team, like Man United weren't up to the sort of the title fight. Chelsea, they went up for the title fight. Like I think the competition between Man United and Arsenal in '98 was so much more.
The
It
thing
was
is,
so
right,
much harder.
with the Invincible season, Arsenal had a fantastic chance to win a Champions League, but because they were so
Yeah.
focused on getting the Invincibles, they lost against Chelsea, and Porto won it that year. You know, that
Yeah.
would have. It's for me.
And
It's
I
about
bet you if we beaten Porto in the Champions League final, I guarantee you Mourinho wouldn't have gone to Chelsea.
yeah.
The only reason Mourinho went to Chelsea is because he won the Champions League.
Arsenal moving the ball well.
Yeah, I would have taken one defeat for Champions League.
Yeah.
I'll say this
Right.
now though, yeah. The manner in how you lot actually played in '98 was fucking bro. It's one of the best pieces of football in the whole season I've ever
And you've
seen.
got to
Ever.
think that was Wenger's second season.
That was Arsenal. That was Arsenal. The
That was
crap you lot
his
these
only
days, that's
second
not
season
Arsenal,
as
man.
well.
Like
Right?
the crap you guys produce these days, that's Sunday league material. You edge
Yeah.
2-1 wins all the fucking time. Like I like look at our club, like look at our squad as well. Yeah, there's like no one. I'm saying this right now. No one compares to any of the past players that we've had. Not one. Not one. And I'll say this right now. They're good players. They're quality players in our team, but they don't compare to most of the players that they actually don't compare to any players that have actually played at our club. The legends, like the Carricks, the Skulls.
Oh, and we have a goal.
Are we?
2-0. Yep, 2-0. So Pepe wraps up man of the match last game, and then you guys lose, and then fucking Lacazette's wrapping the man of the match for this game. Crazy.
Arteta masterclass. This is an Arteta masterclass.
Yeah. What's up, Prime?
Have you come to the realization that Fred wasn't that good yesterday?
Pablo Mari, believe it or not.
Right. His first half was decent. His second half was shit.
But he was still your best player.
Well, yeah, because I realistically, I'll have to be honest with you now. Yeah, him and Rashford they weren't great in the first half, but Rashford did pull his horn in and actually played pretty good football in the second half. But as a whole, Rashford takes man of the match, in my opinion.
So Fred wasn't your best player then?
He was in the first half.
McTominay and Fred can't play together as well, by the way.
A game is played
He was
over
in the first half.
A game's played over 2 halves. It's 90 minutes, not 45.
Yeah, but bro, in the first half, Fred was the man. He was the best player.
I'm talking about over the game. I don't care about 1 half.
So as a whole, Rashford takes man of the match. Yes.
Okay, cool. So Rashford was your best player, not Fred.
But okay, you can understand my point though, because in the first half, the most influential player was Fred. In the second half, it was Rashford.
Go on.
But you forget about Wan-Bissaka, how good he was.
Fred was your best player. That's not me understanding your point.
Yes, okay, fine. But okay, I can say this right now. The reason why Rashford takes man of the match for me is because he was playing decently in the first half and then played brilliantly in the second half.
I know Rashford was your best player because I told you that yesterday. I said Rashford has been better yesterday.
You know what? Yeah, that's fair. What about the wing backs, Prime? You think they had a good game, like Connor said?
Yeah, Wan-Bissaka was excellent.
Oh, they were good.
Connor, you know what? I remember Saka, man. Like you see his movement yesterday, brilliant, and no Portage, nothing, no praise for it at all. And this is the thing: no one rates the defenders these days. They just give them the stick.
At Man United, you only focus on Bruno Fernandes. He's the one who gets the praise.
That's the problem. That's the problem, bro. Martial should have let it go. Ads, do you think United will top the group? We'll go through, but I don't think we'll top the group. No.
I have a question for Miss. Go on, and what's the question? I can't answer a question. You ain't answered one.
What I don't understand with people are going to start saying, well, it's shown tonight that Arteta don't park the bus. He actually
11.
goes for it.
Why? I've got flat feet.
Oh, good opportunity. Oh, goalkeeper, good goalkeeper there. Playing really good football, Arsenal, though. But then again,
yeah. Do you know what Arsenal need to do now? Destroy this lot.
Yeah, they need to. But this is why I was saying that Aubameyang could have come in handy, getting some goals. Lacazette's got his goal tonight. His confidence might improve, and he's playing really well tonight
You know
as
what?
well.
I think Lois Boy takes for probably the weirdest question on the channel.
Oh, what's that?
What is your shoe size?
Oh, what is? We know what they say about shoe size.
Yeah. It's a shame I haven't got that far yet. I've been too ill.
It's been a good half of football from Arsenal's point of view.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, that's like I said. What we need to do now is not sit back or just sit on it. Just go for it. Just take them apart.
Yeah, I mean, Arsenal had a tendency to do that.
That's the only reason I asked is because a lot of people, well, it seems like everyone is slating Fred. That's why.
It's not most. You know what? Now the thing is after
And
but as soon
right
as he got sent off,
they're right to.
They're right to. But they're right to for the first challenge. The second challenge, no, I don't care. He didn't.
No,
That's not a foul.
No, it's not just about the red card. They were talking about how reckless he's been all game.
Okay, yeah, then that's fair enough. Yeah, that's fair enough. But if you're going to slate him for
still dreaming of that picture.
if you're going to slate him, if you're going to slate him for the second quote unquote foul, then that's unacceptable because that's not a foul.
I just told you they weren't talking about the foul. Also,
what the fuck?
What the fuck was that?
Bro?
What's your thoughts on fans returning to stadiums? I think it's a positive move. I'm obviously going to be a bit skeptical, being vulnerable and shielding at the minute, but I think for the smaller clubs, it's more beneficial.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean it's a bit of financial income coming in for their revenue.
Plus their bailout plan as well.
Yeah. It's good. It's good that it's not. I mean, there's not really much of an atmosphere, but it's more of the financial impacts right now that it has.
I'll say this now though, yeah. PSG didn't have their best game yesterday either.
Also, yeah, but they still had enough to win the game. Also, adds the fact that you're blaming Ollie for not taking Fred off. Why?
I'm not. What? 1 second. What I said is, Fred should be held responsible as much as Ollie should.
Why should Ollie be?
Because he should have made the substitution. Why did he not make any subs before the 70th minute?
Why? Okay, can I ask? Okay, but what about the fact that the numerous random players who are on yellow cards and they don't get taken off? The fact of that only, I think, 1% of people on a yellow card end up getting a second yellow and sent off.
Yeah, but bro, understand this, yeah? As soon as Fred got sent off, he started making substitutions.
Yes, because they were a man down.
Right.
That's still poor. Why would you do it? And why would you wait to the 72nd minute to make a sub?
Because maybe they didn't need to necessarily make any. Maybe he didn't necessarily need to make changes.
Yeah, I think we did. We were poor. We were poor going forward.
Fred was poor.
Quickly, make this point. I'm just watching on Sky. Grosjean coming back to the Bahrain circuit. Pretty burnt. They're still burnt hands, but
his foot's in
very emotional.
Connor, what minute you on, bro?
Nearly about to go into the 25th.
Sick. All right, cool.
Yeah, I'm
I'm gonna,
gonna.
lads, I'll be
Abs, I have
back.
a
I'm just
question,
gonna-
right? Because
Yeah, go on.
Solskjaer's been
Peter,
there
later
now for more than a season and a half, right? So he's had
Yeah.
multiple transfer windows. He's been able to. Well, he doesn't really have a style of play, really, to be honest.
He's been here for two. He's been here for 2 seasons, or well, 2 years, not 2 seasons.
Well, yeah, it'll be coming up to 2 years in about December, I think. Is that? Yeah, well, it's December. Yeah, nearly 2 years. Yeah, you're right. So, if he hasn't won anything
Yeah.
yet, so does he have to win something this season? Well, what's the expectation for this season? Then actually, regarding this is his second full season.
Finish in the
It's-
top 4 consistently.
It's
You
not.
look at how many, for example, look how many managers that have been since
That's facts.
Fergie
Yeah.
gone. You've had Moyes, Van Gaal, Jose. How many of
Yeah.
them have finished in the top 4 consistently, like back
But
to
have you
back?
noticed Mourinho won a trophy, Van
No,
Gaal won a
yeah,
trophy.
Jose did.
Yeah,
Jose,
Solskjaer hasn't.
yeah,
Listen.
but again, progression and improvement. Winning a trophy is not progression.
Well, so just finishing in the top 4 is what Man United won. Just finishing top 4. That's
No,
it.
no, because that's also what Arsenal did. It's about
I'll be back.
progression.
1 sec.
If
Tottenham were
you're
happy with doing that, but now the season they've stepped it up.
No,
Yeah,
but
but
again,
I
it's about
originally-
it's about progression. Like for this season, if they finish 4th or 3rd again, that's consistently now finishing in the top 4. Now the
Right.
following season will be about actually progressing and stepping up to being title challengers and or winning a trophy.
Okay,
What
so
I
you
would say,
could.
progressing.
hang on. What I would say is that I think before all the palaver they had with the transfer window, right? We were expecting Man United once they've got top 4 to build on that, and I wouldn't say go for a title challenge, but close the gap, because there was a massive gap between like the top 2 and the rest, and then obviously they had their transfer palaver, and then
Just hit out the outside of the post.
yeah, I think from then on, it was then okay. Yeah, we fucked up in the transfer window. Let's try and get like you said, Prime, consistently top 4.
Yeah. The thing is, though, but then you could talk about Arsenal though, because if they've given Solskjaer time, he has had a lot of money to spend. Solskjaer, So you could say, well, Arsenal have to give Arteta, 2.5 seasons as well to get that consistency going. But then, do we have time for that now? Do big clubs have time?
Not necessarily, because you finished 8th last season. If you guys finish, you're 14th now. If you guys finish 13th or 11th, 12th this season, that's not progression. You're declining, and arguably he should get sacked. Because at the very least, you should be stagnant.
Okay, but in the Solskjaer's first season, when he took over from Mourinho, similar to Arteta, took over midway through the season. Mourinho left him in 6th place. He guided them to 6th place to the end of that season. Arteta picked them up in 8th, brought them to 8th. This is the thing. It's a concept.
But then he went from 6th to 3rd.
But look how much money they spent compared to what Arsenal spent.
No, spending money doesn't matter. You can't say the amount of money they spent. They bought the right players that they needed.
Okay, but do you think Arsenal need more? They need more. They haven't filled enough. Yes, they bought a centre back. Yes, they bought a midfielder, but that's not enough.
However,
Arsenal compared to Man United need a lot more surgery. That's the difference.
Well, yes, but however, Arteta is a better manager than Oli. No, Arteta is this good manager, great manager. So I expect great managers to do more with less.
Arteta's not a great manager.
The only reason why I say that is because I've seen it in the past. I've seen Jose with that Man United team finish 2nd when they're not the 2nd best team in the league.
That's because they had a world-class manager.
I've seen managers at lower clubs do well. I've seen Rafa do well with that Newcastle team. That was horrific.
That's because he's a world-class manager. There's a difference.
Cool, but I think Arteta is a good manager. or an
Well,
average
I'm
one.
not saying that he
With
ain't, but
that Arsenal team, you should be able to finish at least eighth again. That's then stagnation. The next season you target finishing in the top six. That's progression. Season after, maybe top four, winning an FA Cup or something. Progression again. You keep building slowly. Realistic expectations.
this is the issue. Fans are impatient. Fans want results. When you're at a big club, you need to. There's no consistency. United are not consistent. They're not going to consist because look at right. They might finish fourth, right? And they might do it again this season. I don't know. I'm not a fortune teller, but they beat PSG one week, for example, but then they'll lose on the Sunday against Fulham, for example. That's the type of team that Man United are. And if they want to close the gap, which they won't, if they want to close the gap, they need to be able to sort that out. It's not down to the players, it's down to management because their manager's not tactically good enough. He doesn't have a good tactical knowledge of the game. You can't play football like that at a top club. You need to dominate possession as a top team. You can't just sit back. I mean, unless you can get results like Mourinho, you can't, Man United, they're known for counter-attack, but that's because they had a world-class manager in Ferguson who did that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And it's proven because he won trophies and he had some of the best players in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Solskjaer don't have that.
Cool.
But then he's still playing counter-attacking football. There's no...
Yeah, because he doesn't have all the players that he necessarily wants. Keep in mind, this summer he wanted Sancho, he wanted Grealish, and he wanted Upamecano. He didn't get any of them.
But he has been given a lot of money to spend. Look, you see, look,
But what have I just said? It doesn't matter on the amount of money. You can spend 100 billion, but if you're not signing the right players to fit your system,
Well, look at Arsenal.
it doesn't matter. It's useless.
Look at Arsenal. The only, I mean,
Arsenal bought 72 million on Pepe. Realistically, then that should equate to you being in the top 4 or top 5. You finished 8th. So no, spending, it doesn't matter on the amount that you spend.
mm,
But there's no excuse for Solskjaer because since he's come and he's bought 3 defenders in Wan-Bissaka, Telles, and Maguire. That I think altogether they cost 160 mil combined. He bought Donny van der Beek and Fernandez. That was what 80, 90
50.
mil.
Yeah, cool. Again, go through it. How many Maguire and Wan-Bissaka actually are good signings because they improved United's defense by 30% last season. They had a better defense than Liverpool. They had one of the best defenses in the Prem and in Europe. Who else did they sign? Bruno, they wanted to sign in the summer. They signed him in January, and look at the effect he had. Look at the
And
effect
this is the thing with Arsenal because Arteta wanted Aouar and Partey, and Aouar might be coming in January.
Sorry, I'm just gonna quickly say at half time I'm gonna stop this.
Okay.
Alright. Because I'm not feeling great.
All right, Stephen. I hope you're all right, bro.
Yeah, I'm okay. Just the effects of the infusion take it out on you.
Yeah, just let me know tomorrow, or whatever, how you are, or the next few days how you are.
Yeah, no, but
I'll send you.
tomorrow it'll be my system tomorrow, and I'll be fully pumped up and bouncing off the walls for about 2 days.
Until the North London derby.
yeah, until North London derby. Yeah, then I'll be cringing.
I keep telling you, Arsenal is the root of your problems. They're the root of all your problems.
I did ask. Do you know what's funny? Right? Do you know? It's funny. The prof has done all my surgery. Right? He's treated me like his own son in a way, and he's. I mean, we've even got his phone number, but he's a Chelsea fan.
Yeah.
Right, so we do end up like bantering a bit on about football.
He's a Chelsea fan. Oh.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, like I said, if we get to North London derby, then I'll start cringing. That's what I say to that. Right, go have an harmony fusion and see how you feel. Right, trust me, I want to sit throughout the whole game and give everyone the content they want, but unfortunately, health comes first. You can't understand that. Go do one.
Next off on.
Right.
Well, if you don't like it, create your own channel and stream.
Yeah, if you don't, yeah, that's the thing as well.
Unique comments coming back.
What the fuck?
And I rate what Stephen does because it's hard enough running a channel and streaming at least twice a week with Arsenal games, plus the F1, which is like another stream a week or maybe two streams a week. You're streaming like 3-4 times a week. Plus, you add to the fact that all the stuff you're going through in your private life as well. Like Stephen does a lot.
Well said, Chris. I mean, like, seriously, right? You dickheads don't actually understand what it's like to be ill, do you? You really don't. Right? Why you give me shit because I'm not well? Right? I'd like to see you go for 6 transplants to see how you feel. Jesus Christ. This is what I was worried about, is that Arsenal start getting, like, setting it, like, not really take it to them anymore.
It's 2-0. You're fine.
Yeah, I know, but... And, yes, it's Rapid Vienna, but it's sort of that sort of game that I want to, like... I'd rather they just go out and just destroy them. Why not? I mean, especially when you've got some youngsters that you got players there that aren't going to be in the first team, right? Go out and make an impression. And if you're going to make an impression, should be beating Rapid Vienna about 4, 5, 6-0. But then, to be fair, we've had a couple of chances off the post since then, so. It almost does 3 things. 1, start your own channel. Come on stream then. 2, always with 2.
Oh, he's just pointing out things that I do. Okay, well, 1, start your own stream and start your own channel or come on stream then. Yeah, because it's so easy to criticize someone, but actually do what they do.
Yeah, if you really want to,
this
is the thing as well. They'll run their mouth in the chat about like the fact I have to stop early. They won't come on actually on the actual stream and say it themselves.
2, I talk with lasses on Twitter. If lasses you mean women, no, I talk with people on Twitter. And I tweet people on Twitter, but sure, if that makes you happy.
Yeah, it might also.
And 3, capitalizes words for effect. Yes, because if I want a word to have an effect, I will capitalize it, so that what I'm saying doesn't get misinterpreted. Because it's easier for something to get misinterpreted via text or tweets than, actually speaking to someone. But whatever it is, you say Janari.
Yeah, and it's like with the rest of them, right? If you really have got a criticism, come on and say it. Right? Don't run your mouth in the chat. Come on and say it.
Yeah, they won't though.
No, they won't. Rangers are one always standing the age at the minute. Surprised by that Tottenham result, though.
Mm. 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 Mm.
You just talking crap now. I don't think the draw though with LSK, I don't think that'll affect their confidence for the North London derby though.
Sorry, what do you say?
I was saying that them getting a draw with LSK won't affect them going into the Arsenal game.
No, I won't. It shouldn't.
Wayne,
Yes, hello.
you alright, mate?
I'm alright.
Yeah, apparently I'm getting a load of shit.
Yeah, I've been reading.
Yeah, man. I don't get what these guys is. What's your issue, man? Why have people got to hate so much, man?
Stephen, what is it that I said to you before? It just shows that you're doing well. So it is what it is.
You know what I mean?
Chris can't talk properly and is a virgin. What?
What? Why? Do you know
Virginity
what?
has got nothing to
If
do with
you've
going
got
to
nothing
stream.
better to do, then come on a channel that's trying to do something for charity, right? And just run hatred. You're sad. Your life is so sad, and I feel actually sorry for you, right? Because you're wasting your life, right? Ain't there enough shit going on in the world? What do you make of the result against Chelsea result, Wayne?
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually thought we weren't gonna do that well, but got proven wrong. And the main man, the goat of that night, Giroud,
Sexiest man.
should start. He keeps himself well.
Who's
Like
Chris?
he looks good. Like yeah, he's 34, isn't he? And I think he could be doing it until he's like 38 for another 4 years. Don't know if he's gonna finish his.
Someone said Latimus is a meme on Reddit. He said Leicester will finish 9th or 10th. Oh, I think I know who this guy is. This is the guy that, you know, when the predictions and stuff came out, yeah? I said Leicester, I think, would finish either 8th, 9th, or 10th, yeah? And this guy keeps tweeting me at the start of the season, are you going to, when Leicester beat City, I think 5-1, he was like, oh, are you going to take back what you said about Leicester? Yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, no. So what? Leicester are a really good team. I rate Leicester.
So
So
what? People make it's predictions, right? They're not
one, predictions go
gospel.
wrong. Two, you never know what could happen because Leicester and Rodgers does have form for letting it slip near the end, which is why I think they could possibly drop down a few points
Yeah.
or a few places.
But then you
again,
didn't. But that's got to be a goal. Yes. Nearly fucked that up. Looks like Nketiah. But he had a shot and keeper saved it, but got the rebound.
Nketiah.
I think I'm gonna dump this guy though.
Yeah, actually, you might as well anyway, Stephen. What, you're 3-0 up? It's going to be boring from here on out. So
Yeah, you three are. Yeah. Block him. Bye, mate. Missing you already.
themselves. Cool.
Right.
I'm surprised he could. On Discord and Reddit, your predictions were discussed. Really? Huh. So,
Okay.
wait, hold on. That's actually a good thing. You're saying I went viral on
I
Reddit.
know where these idiots have come from. Because I went on the Football Terrace Discord, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I've just said I'm doing this like channel for charity.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Could you like subscribe and help us out on that?
Mm-hmm.
And but I did say I was doing a stream tonight, but it depends on how I feel, right? And obviously, this lot haven't got a clue what it's like to be ill at all,
Mm-hmm.
right? So
Yeah, I was just going on Discord. Well, thank you.
I mean, also it was well, you sit on Discord all day and predict and and discuss other people's opinions. I mean, really, is that how you want to live your life?
No, Steven's cool. I like it. We're living rent free.
I know, but it's like there's so much other things I could be doing.
Yeah, true. But Steven, you don't. No one likes paying rent, so it's good to know that we have somewhere to stay. Yeah, Football
Yeah.
Terrace Discord is one of them. I might create a Twitter account soon. I'll haunt you there. All right, come for me. I don't mind.
Subscribe if you're new, by the way.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, Steven, you know they're already subscribed, didn't you? I don't know what Steven's plans are, but for me, I won't block you. I'll actually respond. So do what you want. I'll respond to you, and I'll be as nice as humanly possible.
Oh yeah. But half time, Arsenal 3-0 up. But what do I feel? Nah, so I will probably kill myself. I've got a preview tomorrow as well.
Yeah, you might. Yeah, it's fine. You might as well end it.
Yeah, so like I said to people who actually get the idea, right? I do apologise, but there's only so much I can do. And the people who don't get the idea, you will go watch someone else. Go watch somewhere else. Couldn't care. Right. And we'll end it on this. All I say is ignore the haters. Live your life how you want to do. If that's brilliant YouTube channel like Stevens and others, then so be it. If you've got nothing nice to say, don't say it all. Take care. Stay safe. Well said, Chris. And we'll end it there anyway. Thanks, Prime, for coming on. Wayne, I know it was only for a little bit, but thanks for coming on anyway.
Yeah, are you doing a watch along for the North London derby?
Yeah. I'll be doing that, and I'll be doing a preview tomorrow as well.
Right, hold on, Stephen. When's well, first of all, Chris says, all I say is ignore the haters in your life. Do what you do best. If that's brilliant YouTube channel like Stevens or others, then so be it. You got nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. Exactly. But yeah, who's going to be on the preview tomorrow?
Well, I was gonna try and get Marley back on.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully Jem, and add. Yeah, just to be honest, it's whoever's free at the time. To be honest,
I got
you can never I can never predict exactly who's going to be on. But what I will say is next Tuesday I will be doing a stream with Lee Judges from AFTV. We'll be discussing just like what awareness as well as Arsenal, and so that will be good. Can't wait for that. But yeah, and then tomorrow is the preview for the North London derby, and then the watch along is on Sunday. Whilst trying to keep my eye on the Grand Prix at the same time, which will be interesting. Right, I think Anthony just said yesterday it will get to half time. We'll be about 2-0 down, and it was magic. The stream will magically switch from a North London derby watch along to an F1 watch along. But yeah, anyway, thanks for everyone to tune in. Stay safe, everyone. Stay well, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Arteta out.